Whenever I coach a client in their confidence and communication skills, I'll often get questions like this.
Hey Eric, is it okay if I?
Do you think that I'm allowed to?
Should I maybe consider doing?
And then they give me a strategy, a story, a statistic. But what they're really doing is that they're asking for permission. You see, unfortunately, most people's experience with public speaking training has been punitive. In other words, they are trying to adhere to a certain set of rules that they were taught. Unfortunately, most of us have learned public speaking in a punitive sense. Public speaking rules are a lot like the Pirates Code in the Pirates of the Caribbean.
The code is more what you'd call guidelines than actual rules.
There are absolutely strategies to make you a more or a less effective communicator. But there's no rules, except one. There is one actual rule. One rule that no speaker should ever break. And unfortunately, I see speakers breaking all the time. That rule is, drum roll please, time. Whatever time limit you have been given is the rule that you must adhere to the most. Now, here's what I'm not saying. I'm not saying that we have to be so perfectly timed that we deliver our speech perfectly down to the nanosecond. Ending a little early or a little late is typically no big deal. By rule of thumb, I make my best intention never to go 5 minutes under or 5 minutes over. And here's why this matters. A recent study by Stanford University said that speakers who go overtime lose 30% of their credibility on the spot. I'm sure you've been there. You've sat in the keynote speech that is scheduled from 10 to 11, and all of a sudden, it is 11:29, and this speaker is still going. When you don't respect time, you're not only not respecting your own content, you're not respecting your audience. So I'm going to give you 3 strategies on time management skills when you are speaking. The first strategy, I really hesitate to bring this forward because I feel like it's a little bit elementary and a bit too superficial, but it's the one that matters the most. And that is, let me think about it. I'm trying to remember. Oh, that's right. Practice. Practice, 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 practice. While it might seem obvious, I can't tell you the number of, yes, professional speakers that I encounter that never practice their talk. Here's the deal. You can prepare all you want, but until your brain actually hears the words that you are going to say, you don't actually know how long it will take for you to say it. Not only is practicing and rehearsing a good element to bring up your confidence, but it is respectful to making sure that you are actually speaking in time. The second strategy is to focus on just one idea. Unfortunately, a lot of times, especially rookie and novice speakers, will try to cram the totality of what they know about a subject in a 45-minute to 1 hour talk. I always tell people, if I can learn the totality of what you know and what you've experienced in 45 minutes to an hour, then that content probably isn't worthy of my time. Meaning that you can't possibly articulate everything there is to know. I always encourage my clients to adopt the mindset that speaking is a summary. You're simply reporting to your audience the strategies that you have learned. And the deeper meanings, the deeper ideas, those get communicated outside of the stage. Finally, and most importantly, here's a strategy that I use in every one of my talks, and that is establish checkpoints. Checkpoints are points within your talk where you have scheduled an opportunity for you to check the time. For me, I always run partner discussion activities, even in front of large audiences. These are very quick 1 to 2 minute partner discussions where they get to experience the content in that moment. Not only is that a great way to keep your audience engaged, but because I am timing them, it also gives me the opportunity to check my own time as well. But what happens if you recognize that you're going severely under time or you're going severely over time? Well, that, my friend, is a different video for a different day. So make sure that you hit subscribe to get updated on that video and all content related to communication, confidence, and storytelling. And until next time, make sure that you come off mute and speak up your story. We'll see you soon.